All right, guys, welcome back to Two Extreme. This is Kalos Kev right here as your main host. We got John in the building, and we got Sub.
Yes, sir.
What's up, guys?
Say yes. Yeah, guys, so today we want to talk about a couple of different things. We want to talk about setting up new goals in your life. We want to talk about how to create new habits and how to avoid falling off from hitting your goal. All right? But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, and comment.
Make sure you comment, please.
Yeah, everybody out there that's trying to show us love and support us. Some people don't understand that the more you comment, the more you interact with us, the more that, YouTube pushes this video out, more Spotify or wherever we're posting this, they're pushing the video out for more people to listen to this. So if you get value from this video, make sure you support, engage. But before we get into anything, so how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling?
Doing well. It's been a good day so far.
Pretty good, man. Yeah.
Today we went running.
Yep.
The running club.
That was pretty dope, bro.
The weather finally broke in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's getting nice. It's
Getting
windy,
nice
but it's
outside.
nice, right?
Yep.
Today I opened all the windows in my house. I was so happy, bro.
We've got a couple
Yeah,
nice
'cause it's
days
been
so far
weird.
too. You know what I mean? Some days are windy. New Jersey weather is like
Bipolar.
bipolar.
It's fucking wild.
I went running every day this week, and the coldest days were Wednesday and Thursday, bro. They're pretty chilly.
In the morning?
No, afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But it's like perfect weather. I love this weather, bro. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just fresh.
I just hate, not knowing if I have to turn off the heat or keep it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, turn off and it's like, fuck, bro. Like, shit's annoying. So, yeah.
Yeah. How you guys adjusting to daylight savings? That was last Sunday, so it's been a week of daylight savings.
I didn't even notice it.
You didn't
I
notice
didn't
it?
even notice it.
For real.
You on a crazy
Really-
schedule.
I do like the fact there's more sunlight, though.
Yeah,
That's what I like, but it didn't really affect me.
definitely.
But
For me, it kind of affected me the first couple of days. I felt like I was waking up really early,
yeah.
a lot earlier. But I mean, I like it now because all week I've been doing stuff after work. I have time to
Do shit.
go do my hobbies. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I hate when it gets dark at 5 and you're like, damn, bro. It's like you get sleepy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So you did notice it.
I just told you I noticed I like the fact that day's longer, but it didn't affect me. Like I'm okay waking up. Some people can't wake up.
Really? So people can't wake up and shit?
People wake up late because you lose an hour.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah.
That's what sucks. But it was straight.
So you guys are good? Your first quarter? Good?
Yeah. First quarter straight.
Far good, bro. I came for the rest.
Gotta
mad excited,
Gotta
bro.
pay those taxes.
You came for the
I
what?
said I can't wait for the rest. I'm mad excited for the rest of the quarters. Like
Yeah.
I feel like this year's a good year. I don't know what it is about this year, but I'm really enthusiastic about it.
It's because you're married, bro. And you're back in Jersey.
Bro, yeah, and I also just feel good. Like, you don't feel right now like you're in your prime? Like 30 is your prime?
Nah,
Yeah.
I feel like
great.
this is my best peak.
Me too.
I
feel
can't
good.
wait for fucking the next couple years. Mad happy.
Yeah, same.
I wish I knew at a younger age that 30 would be the prime.
Yeah,
'cause
you think
I
it's
feel
20, right?
Yeah. But I also think having a kid, 30 feels like the prime to be a dad too.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah, that is true, honestly.
And we all look young.
Yeah.
You notice that? Like, some kids that are like Gen Zs, they look older than us.
And I see how much energy it takes to have a baby, and it's I'm grateful I'm doing it right now. At 30, I can't wait till y'all have kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
You want a kid right now, tonight, bro. I want to make one, pop one out in the next.
You're different.
Yeah, bro. Chill out, dog.
Just think about it a little bit.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, bro. I do want a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too, man. I think I might do in a year. No, not now, bro. Like in a year.
For real?
Maybe a year or two, yeah.
Can you picture little Johns?
Yeah.
Maybe little savages. I'm gonna make an army of
They'd
them.
be like, I want to kill myself.
I'm gonna be mad crazy, bro.
I think John would be obsessed with this kid.
Yeah.
You would be,
I would love my kid.
all your time would be dedicated to taking care of him.
I feel
I would
like
be an amazing dad,
I
bro.
feel like you'd be mad strict, bro. You'd be like, hey, Anthony, shut up. Come over here. Stop moving like that. Hey, sit down.
Bro,
Yeah.
I would want the best.
Your kid be like,
I would want my kid to have a better life than me. Like, I want to give him everything, bro.
everything?
Yeah, because I want to, in a sense that I want to be the best dad to give him the best future in life. I'm not going to spoil him, but I want him to be a strong person, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But I see Brent with his daughter, and I kind of get it. Like, you want the best for her.
Yeah,
That's some real deep stuff, man.
definitely.
I respect that a lot.
And it's weird because you'll be like I'm sleeping at night and I'll just sit there and look at her while she's sleeping, and I'm like, man, this is wild.
Yeah.
That's your kid, bro.
She's like so beautiful to me. Like it's
Yeah, facts. I was watching. That's crazy. We're talking about this because I was watching. What is it? Miss Doubtfire for the first time in my life yesterday with my nephews and stuff, and it did make me think like, damn, like I feel like I would also be like so like, not, like yeah, like obsessed with my kids again, like to the point where like I mean I don't know if I would dress up as a woman to go babysit them, but like yeah, like he's like desperate to like be with his kids. Would you guys ever dress up as a woman to go babysit your kids?
No.
No.
That's fucking weird, bro. That's like bad.
That's a hard no for me.
Yeah, bro, I'm good, bro. They can have my kid.
Nah. Like if
Your kid's gonna in reality, like your kid's gonna know it's you.
Yeah, bro.
It's like, would you ever dress up as Santa Claus for your kid?
I feel
You
like
know what? I think I would, bro.
yeah, I feel like
I think I would be the
just
Grinch.
Yeah, I think you would too.
I'll come and be like, grab that tree and just shake that shit.
John
take
be
the tree.
John be the type to put on the Grinch outfit
It just ruined
and,
Christmas.
and scare the kids.
It's like, daddy. Like take their gifts and shit.
You ever had a time where like somebody like did that to you, like as a kid, like scared you?
Hell yeah, bro.
My cousins did, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to get told to go to the basement, and
Yeah.
and I would get locked in the basement in the dark.
Yo, you know my
That's
cousin,
wild.
dude?
Who did that to you?
My uncle.
Oh man.
And the thing is, like, we knew what he was gonna do, but fuck it, we still went because he told us to go.
My uncle used to put on a Freddy Krueger mask.
Yeah.
Pop out of the closet, pop out of the closet, and like shit like that. Like I'm just chilling, and then
Bro,
walk over to the couch or some
So
shit.
you
Like,
want to hear some crazy shit?
shit freaks you out.
One of my uncles, we used to get a chainsaw, like a fake chainsaw, and put Leatherface, like, and like wake us up with it, bro.
No way.
Bro, that
Oh man,
crazy.
wake
Little
you up
kid.
with it?
Yeah, we'd be sleeping.
That's why you're like always
It
like
was like,
always freaking out. Like,
bro, that's crazy.
That's funny.
all right, but yeah, let's get into the topics, guys. So, this guy's like,
bro, being a little kid here and seeing that, like, yo, relax, like.
so yeah, guys. So like, for example, are there any new goals that you guys are really trying to like hit this year? Like for real, you're going hard for those.
My goal this year is first you should ask John because my goal is to literally like I'm trying to figure it out still. So let me think about it.
Okay.
Damn, you said my goal this year? Damn, my goal this year is number one, be more financially independent, like, you know, better finances. And then number two,
Independent.
you live it. Let me reword that.
Yeah,
Reword
it sounds like you living off somebody.
more
You got a sugar mama?
Hold on. More financially stable. That's what I meant.
That's what you meant to
But
say.
edit that, bro. Edit that.
Nah, we
can't edit that, bro.
Why?
What I meant to say is more financially stable.
You think people are gonna think you need to be financially?
Make sure you get that right.
You gotta be financially independent from your sugar mama.
It's okay to have a sugar mama. It's fine. Fuck it.
Bro, I wish, bro. Anyways, edit that too. But anyway,
We ain't editing shit, bro.
Yeah, nothing's getting edited on this spot.
no,
all right,
not
so-
done, not
so,
done.
all right, so
also like,
fin-
like I really want to get like
Financially stable.
no, health wise. I'm talking about like I just because I tore my ACL. Obviously, man, it's more questions about it. You bring it up, but now that I'm fucking recovering, I just want to get back and better to where I was.
Yeah, we're
I'm almost done. I'm like 3 months out. I'll be recovered to run, and I'm just excited for that, bro. And then also, I don't know, those two things, man.
So your goal is to get financially stable and
More financially stable.
Yeah, more financially stable and like more running.
No, just general fitness and health, like because I miss it. But I can't. The ACL is not just running. I can't.
But do you have
help
any
it, bro.
specific goals with the health version?
There's a lot of goals, but I can't break it. Like I want to do, like I want to have a better 200-meter sprint time, 400-meter sprint time. I want a better mile time. I want to, be able to do agility sprints and cuts on the field with a ladder. It's a lot of stuff. Like
all by this year, 2020.
I'm trying to get it by like August to start it, but I miss doing like ladder drills, field drills. I want to also like join a league, like flag football league or a hockey league. Something.
By this year, everything.
Yeah, September I should be good.
Yeah.
You should come back on some like, you had your ACL torn and you're recovering, but you should do one of those strongman competitions. Or
I'm not that strong,
or
bro.
some kind of mudding competition. I could see you doing that, bro.
Maybe, bro.
Like
Swimming is serious.
Yeah, doing some swimming, some jumping out of the mud, going running, like riding the bike, triathlon type stuff.
Triathlon. That's fucking
Yeah.
hard, bro. That's some real shit.
Yeah. So
Could
you
you
like
Not a
that?
real, not a real triathlon. I feel like that's not for me. Like
Hell no.
I'm
that's
about to be
fucking-
doing the Petty Lake triathlon, jumping on a bike.
There's a
ride.
Petty Lake one?
All of a sudden, jumping into the Etra Lake. Dang, I ain't going in the Etra Lake, dude. You tripping?
Coming on like shitting your body.
Yeah.
Easy as shit, bro. That's like 10 miles.
I feel like they do that in some cold weather too.
Yeah, they do it on some crazy
They do.
shit.
Yeah, I ain't built for that.
Yeah, but you like that stuff, right? That intense stuff.
I would definitely try it out, but I don't know if I can last. Like a real triathlon, legit one.
Yeah, you don't have to be like.
It's like 10 miles running. I don't know how many miles on a bike and swimming. That's crazy.
I don't know if I could wear the uniform.
Right, this shit's like.
That
I think Kalos would like that. Kalos would be like, yes.
that bicycle uniform.
Yeah.
That ain't for me.
Yeah, honestly, me, when it comes to me, bro, I just want to, I told myself, bro, that's it. This is the year where I literally change my lifestyle to like a healthier lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? To the point where like, you know, I really want to have my abs back. I do. And it's not just for show. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, you know, but it's like, I used to love the feeling of having abs, and I know what it takes to have abs. So it's like, I'm okay with that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm going to have fun, do stuff on the side, but do I need to eat a bunch of sweets every night or like all the time? No, I don't. Do I need to eat like fast food? I don't even eat fast food. I barely eat it. I've been eating pizza because of you guys lately.
I don't know, I've been eating a lot of pizza.
You know, do I miss all that stuff? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Pizza's good, though. Pizza tastes good.
They say pizza's healthier than cereal.
This,
I'm just trying to make you feel better.
I feel like
They say that, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean,
so eat the pizza.
I don't know what you eat for breakfast.
Don't eat the cereal.
no, I don't eat
Eat the
Cereal is
pizza.
the worst thing for
I just ate some cereal.
cereal's
the other
high
day.
as
Get out.
shit.
Yeah.
Who
the
eats
first,
cereal,
for the
bro?
first, I don't know.
Garbage.
My wife eats cereal.
for real,
I was like, you know, I'll try a bowl of Frosted Flakes. I'm sorry.
bro. I feel like cereal is like more like of a nostalgic thing for me. Like if I
Yeah.
eat it, it's like, oh my god, I remember when I was a kid. But do I need it? Is it healthy? Does it bring any nutrients? Hell no. There's nothing in there. It's just
When I was a
sweet.
kid, I used to wake up like every morning, pour the bowl of cereal.
Yeah,
and
same.
Mad
eggs,
excited, right?
Like, yeah.
Especially Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
You're watching
Like
like Yu-Gi-Oh.
cartoons.
All right, which one's your favorite cereal? You got
What?
five.
Well, right now,
Not 5. I didn't ask you for 5.
I said right now I'm gonna give you one. I can at least give you 3.
No, I asked for
No,
1.
just
Like,
one.
Nah, it's
just
fucking hard to
one.
say 1.
It's not that hard.
Fruit Loops.
I got to be able to say mine.
Tricks.
So
All right, I'm done. Tricks.
Fruit Loops and Tricks.
No.
You a fruit
No,
guy?
Tricks. Tricks is my favorite cereal.
Damn, dog.
bro.
Tricks is fire,
Tricks is fire.
bro. You can't beat Tricks.
They
Maybe
still
Applejack.
they still make Tricks.
I don't know,
They do.
bro.
They do.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I like all of them.
Yeah.
Except Reese's Pieces.
Damn, that's my favorite one,
I
bro.
used to be like,
That's
damn,
pretty
shit
good, too.
nasty, bro. Why do people like Reese's Pieces?
No, that's my favorite
Wait,
one.
racist, bro? You like that?
I didn't like Reese's Pieces, bro. I was like, because I don't like I'm not a peanut type of guy.
No,
No. I don't like peanuts.
sometimes that peanut butter be hitting, bro.
Peanut butter. I started liking peanut butter, bro, as an adult.
So do
Peanut
you?
butter is good.
I didn't like it as a kid, bro. No, actually, no. I didn't like peanut butter as a kid. I used to be like, how the fuck do we eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Yeah.
I used to be like, how do people do that, bro? And then as an
What?
adult, I was like,
Yo, these kids be coming to school with the nastiest peanut butter and jelly looking sandwiches.
Yeah.
yo.
Bro,
I
you
never
never
liked that
lunch wrap
either.
peanut butter jelly sandwich in
nah, I
lunch?
used to be like, ew, that
You
shit.
never
gross.
seen that kid there's like all the kids in school pull out that plastic baggie with, remember it was like a triple decker wrapped
Yeah, it was
wrapped up
nasty.
in like saran wrap.
Yeah,
yo.
remember that in school?
That shit was nasty.
It was like there for weeks.
and if you forgot food,
You had mildew
It's so
all over it.
extra.
if you forgot to bring food that day, for whatever reason, they'd give you that. That was your only option. Was the peanut butter jelly sandwich. They ain't giving you a free meal out here.
Honestly, we used to eat
Yeah.
that for breakfast, right? Peanut butter sandwiches.
Let me ask you guys this: we all went to the same high school, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys get cheaper lunches?
You mean with Dude's lunch?
Yeah.
I used to get free lunch.
Hell yeah.
Free lunch? Yeah, I used to get free lunch.
lunch.
Of course, bro.
You got a lot of the government. What you mean?
I got a single mom. What you mean,
This guy
bro?
doing tax fraud at a young age.
Bro, I got a single mom. What you mean? Single free lunch, bro?
We had 40-cent lunch.
40-cent lunch?
40-cent lunch for the whole thing, the
Oh,
pizza,
dude.
anything you want,
Anything.
the cheese
I
steak,
be in line and I see kids paying $3. I'm like,
Taco Tuesday.
pull out 40 cents.
Yo, that is crazy, bro.
They would tell me I owe money, bro.
Lunch?
Yeah, because I'd forget my money to go, and then they're telling me they're telling me I owe money on the
You put the credit card. That's crazy.
So like, this is the privileged guy here. Like, I had to pay full price.
Bro, you know what I would do, bro? I would sell my reduced lunch. You know how? I would give people my code. All right, give me $2 and I'll give you my reduced lunch.
That's wild.
Motherfuckers
just
just
sell-
starve.
Did you get reduced cookies too?
No, I used to get
and
I
cookie
used to get
like
lunch.
snacks. No, you don't
Yeah.
get. You know,
Damn, so y'all weren't even cookies.
But still, I mean, I made a profit.
Y'all had the money for the cookies because y'all were saving the money.
yeah, if
But the
honestly,
best cookies
bro.
were at Prairie Drew though. The big ass chocolate.
Oh, Barry L. Drew
Yeah,
has
the
some.
best
Oh,
cookies.
fire.
And then Crepes had the most wackest cookies ever, bro. They had no love for those cookies.
Yo, my dad give me some money. He'd be like, "Make sure I get my change back."
Yo, guys, honestly, I used to go to Delran High School too, and I think it was every Tuesday or every Thursday, they used to have buffalo chicken wraps. That was fire, bro.
They were good.
Yeah, they were cold too, and that's weird, right? A cold like wrap.
No, it's not weird.
But we used to make a long ass line, bro, for them shits, bro. They were so
I
fire.
don't know. Taco Tuesday was where is that?
Yeah, I like
Taco Tuesday.
those tacos used to hit in high school.
Yeah.
They
You
give
remember
you
that?
they give you the little sour cream too.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yo, Brent, so what is your goal that you're trying to hit this year?
My goal is right now. I don't know my goals right now.
No.
Simple goals is that I finally found the hobby that I like to do. So I'm skateboarding again, like we talked about in the last podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm just every time I go, it's not like I don't put pressure on anything. When I get some time, I go. I'm trying to learn a new trick each time,
Okay.
so I can level up. But that's just for my personal
Yeah. There you go.
happiness, you
Yeah.
know.
So what do you guys think it takes to like set new goals and actually achieve them though? You know what I'm saying? Like what do you think like somebody, if they're trying to think of a new goal, what do they need to do once they sit down and say, okay, this is what I want to do? Bang. Go achieve it. Make sure it happens.
Well, I think it's you have to outline it first. I think it's an outline, and obviously it's consistency and discipline. And it's like, I think you really need to like replicate that plan and visualize it, and really imagine it's gonna happen.
Manifest.
Not just think, but know your footsteps is gonna happen and like proceed towards it.
Manifest it.
Yeah, pretty much essentially that. But I just think that also we were getting at before that I think some people want something, and there's days that they're relying on feeling alone, but you can't rely on feeling. You have
Feeling
to.
alone?
You can't rely on your feelings alone.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like people
I was like,
rely,
he's by himself?
people rely on feelings alone. Like, oh, because I one day feel motivated, I'm gonna get there. There's some days you're not gonna feel like it.
Yeah.
And you gotta push through.
So you have to narrow it down to your character. Like I'm gonna make this my character. I'm gonna be disciplined, and I'm gonna zone in and do it no matter what.
Yeah. True.
So it's not a feeling. It's not a feeling, bro.
It's not a
Sometimes-
feeling.
Sometimes it's not about feelings. Like sometimes it's just like something you have to do to get it done.
For sure. It's
It's an objective.
it's like commitment.
Yeah, it's a mission. You have to be disciplined.
I think there's short-term and long-term goals. So
Sure.
when it comes to the long-term goals, like keep it short. You basically see a long-term goal would like be like, where do you see yourself in at this age, and like to realistically think, just in your mind, you're manifesting like, my kid will be happy. Maybe I'll be in a new house. Maybe life will be good. You know,
Yeah.
hopefully it just continues the way that it is. If, you know, your life is good. But I think that the short-term goals turn into the long-term goals. And to achieve the short-term goal, you got to know your end goal. You have to know the end goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Of course.
That's the only way to achieve any kind of goal, is to know the end goal. It's like, if
Like
I'm
tunnel
gonna
vision.
work on this car right now, it's a short-term 2-hour goal, but I know the end goal and every step I got to take to achieve that goal. When you go to the gym, you just walk in the gym and you know exactly what the end goal is going to be.
Yeah.
Once you accomplish every single workout
Yeah.
on your list, you're good to go,
Facts.
and you achieved it, and you move on to the next one.
Yeah.
like
I do think that you need to be very specific for what you want, because like he's right, like you need to like, you know, like visualize it and be like, okay, but you need to know what it is. Just
Like if your long-term goal is to get abs, every day is a short-term goal put towards the long-term goal of having abs.
for sure.
And as long as you keep accomplishing your short-term every day, you're going to get the long-term. But like we were also talking about, some goals, once you hit the long-term version of it, you have to see if, like, if you do 6 months of something, you have to see at the long-term goal. You're like, I achieved it now. Did I get the results that I want from that?
Yeah.
And certain goals are different than others because some have a clear ending to them, and then other ones, it's not as clear if you seriously accomplish the goal that you wanted to do.
True.
Well,
Because
that's true.
it's like last summer I was like building my house,
Yeah.
and that was a goal to accomplish, and it took me from summer to like October. So I lost my whole summer, like as far as like doing hobbies, enjoying my life. I was just focused on every day is a small step to achieving that goal. And then, but I knew it would be a clear end goal is once you move in, it's clearly ended.
True. Yeah, I feel like, so you got to be specific, right? And then you have to, in other words, what you said, like reverse engineer, like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to hit. All right, what habits do I have to like build now or create to like be able to hit that goal? Because everything is like, okay, what part of my lifestyle do I have to in order to be able to hit that goal? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very important to reverse engineer and then, like you said, like an outline, a little path and go for it. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know, like, I want to share, but I know you guys always laugh at metaphors, but I do have a metaphor for goals. Like, when I have a goal, have you guys ever seen Top Gun?
Yeah.
I love that movie. You seen Top Gun?
With Denzel?
What? Tom Cruise.
You said that. I never. Oh no, two guns.
No,
like, you saw Fish from New York?
No. I saw Two Guns. Denzel Washington will not act in a bootleg movie. What?
Nah, yeah,
Then
that's true.
Top Gun version. What kind of?
Nah, Two Guns is the one that I saw.
That's a good movie too.
Great
Two Guns.
Bro, so when I like in the movie Top Gun, they're pilots. When I really want to focus on a goal, I think of myself as a pilot.
Tom
in that
Cruise.
movie, like,
Alter ego.
no, like in that movie, like if you sing the movie, like you're the end scene, like they have to get to an objective, and they're going through miles of land, terrain, hills, threats, terrorists, and
Now I know why you wear that aviators, bro.
yeah, bro. And Tom Cruise,
That's
said,
your alter ego, Tom Cruise.
right? And like Tom Cruise pretty much telling these kids in the mentors, I'm saying, like, it doesn't matter what gets in your way, you have to get to the objective.
So you think of yourself as a pilot?
Really, huh?
As a pilot?
No, yeah, like.
So like you're flying planes and
So
shit?
like, no, I'm just saying, mentally in my mind, it's
You're flying planes.
Hold on,
No.
explain.
Mentally in his mind, like when he's like he looks at that movie like for motivation.
Yeah.
And basically when he wakes up in the morning, he's using the same mindset that he saw in that
Because
movie.
if you see the movie, they go through so many obstacles. Things happen that, like, because you want to go, right? But there's going to be obstacles, things that happen that are going to be that weren't planned.
Wait, so when you wake up in the morning, you think,
Hold on.
I gotta be like Tom Cruise.
No, let me finish. Hold on, bro. It's like there's circumstances coming your way, and you always can't predict what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But Tom Cruise is saying it doesn't matter what comes in your way, like missiles, mountains, wind, objectives. You have to get to the end goal. So in your mind, you have to get there no matter what.
So
expect everything unexpectedly.
True.
So I like that. Like, I don't know. For me, it motivates me. Like, I like to wake up like.
So when you're chasing your short-term goals, there's going to be roadblocks.
Exactly.
And that's throughout your week when you're chasing that week's short-term goals. Because I think every week we're pretty much trying to achieve our short-term. So there's going to be roadblocks. And I would ask you guys, how do you deal with your roadblocks?
Well, I think that's where
maybe mention some of the roadblocks that you've been through.
So I think that's where discipline comes into place, right? So it's like, for example, especially in the wintertime, there's been days that I'm like, I don't feel like going to the gym, bro. I don't feel like going to the gym. I'm tired as hell. I didn't sleep too well last night. You know what I'm saying? I can just go home. It's easier to just go home and just chill, and then I'll do it tomorrow. So it's like, but you got to actually tell yourself, no. I have to go. I told myself that this is what I had to do by the end of the week. I have to do it. This week, for example, I ran every single day. And this guy's literally texting while we're doing a mid-pod.
No, I'm sorry. Something urgent, bro. Something happened. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. But my bad.
So it's like this week I ran every single day. Well, no, I rested one day. And it's like I told myself I'm going to run, like almost every day, at least five days. And, bro, there was days that it was cold as shit this week. Super cold. And I still did it. Yesterday I ran. I was tired, bro. I ran 2 miles and it was like shitty time. I did it like in 10 minutes.
But like, wasn't it rewarding?
100%.
Like the fact that you have to wake up and it's like you versus you. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you have to, like, I know it sounds crazy, I have to kill yourself, but you have to literally, like,
But you didn't mention what we were talking about before we started the podcast. What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is like,
what did you say before?
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that we had a conversation before about. But
what was it
about when you wake up in the morning?
Wake up in the morning.
What do you say when you look at yourself in the mirror?
Hold on. All right, I'm gonna say it. Sometimes in the morning you wake up and you look at yourself, like, you know what? I want to defeat this person.
No, you said
make a better.
You didn't say
you said I want to wake up in the morning and
savage,
destroy myself.
Destroy myself. I look in the mirror and I'm like, you know what? This guy right here, I want to destroy that guy and make a better guy.
Like that.
So I look at someone and I'm like, I want to destroy that weak person and make a stronger person.
Do you perceive yourself as weak?
I think as human beings, we have moments of weakness, yeah.
I think first thing, like, to not look at it as like, do you see yourself as weak?
It's not.
I think that sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you're weak. You just slept and you just woke up, and that's a different way to look at weak. But it's like, then you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, I got to be strong today.
Yeah, you're right.
You're like, I can't be sleepy today. I can't be lazy. I need to fight through this today.
I want to add to that because like you look in the mirror and you have a choice. Am I gonna be a bitch? Am I gonna be weak? Or am I gonna be a fucking savage?
It's true.
That's the choice you got every fucking morning. So I look in the mirror and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
Why do you say fuck this guy though?
That's how I talk to myself. You know,
you really talk to yourself like that in the morning?
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna be weak. I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna be a savage. I'm gonna be disciplined, and I'm gonna get out there.
Yeah,
and it motivates you because I'm like, because I know my worth. I know I'm better than that. I know I'm a savage.
I feel like I don't have a hard time when I wake up and be like, all right, today I'm gonna kill it. I think I just feel like I wake up and I'm gonna kill it today. I wake up in the morning, brush my teeth. It's another day. You know what it is too, though? Why I think like that, bro? Because I'm just grateful that I woke up, bro. I'm grateful that I'm able.
What if you wake up today?
You say you're tired sometimes. Like,
yeah.
You have to deny that person and push yourself.
But you know what gets me going is just the fact that I'm grateful that I'm able to do this.
Oh, of course.
I'm grateful that I'm able to go run.
Right, of course.
So even if it's cold or not, I'm just grateful. Like, all right, I'm able to run, but I have the legs. My knees are good. I don't, I'm not injured.
But what about like you're talking about your goals and it was tough for you to get to the gym certain days, right? It's like that morning when your day started.
Yeah.
You don't think you woke up a little bit? You just said before. You said you wake up a little bit tired.
For sure.
So that's when you're brushing your teeth and you're like, I ain't even tired. I'm gonna be good. Life is good. I'm straight. Like. I think early morning manifesting your goals is and it's got to be like intentional, but in a sense, like it's just second nature that you do it.
Yeah.
You don't you're not putting energy towards it so much, but
that's actually what he's saying, John, is really like really, really important because the way you talk to yourself and the way when you look in the mirror really matters because the way you manifest and the way like what you put out is what you get in return.
So obviously I'm talking like a men way. Like that's how like a way when I say that
you're saying fuck you then.
You're talking like
what I'm saying is like because
I want to kill you, dog.
Like bro, no. What I'm trying to say is that people understand is they look at yourself and you're like, I want to be better than this guy, and I know I can be better than him. And I'm looking at myself. I want to challenge myself. Because I believe in a lot in challenging your character and pushing yourself to get there. So that's it. I mean, am I hard on myself? Absolutely, at times I am.
I think you should also look at yourself like, look at the goal from yesterday. If you had a good day yesterday, you're looking at yourself like, I did this yesterday. I could do it today too. You know what I mean? But what if the day before you fell off, and the day before this day you fell off? So then that day comes and you're looking at the mirror like, all right, dude. You fell off yesterday, but it's all right. Today's don't let it get to your head. Keep it moving. Get back on your goals. Yeah. Let's move.
Yeah, but I'm just talking locker room talk, bro. That's just all motivational talk. Like, get better. Come on, don't make excuses. Like, it's like that.
You know what I think it is? Like, I really believe in habits. I really believe like the more you dedicate to it, like building a new habit, it's going to create whatever that is, like that part of your character it's just going to come along to it. And it's going to be such a habit that it's become second nature, bro.
Yeah.
So like you don't even need to, for example, like when you're a kid, right? Like you're saying like, I want to clean my room. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to be able to clean my room. It's like, okay, but what are you doing to clean your room? So it's like, okay, maybe I'll do the bed in the morning. Maybe instead of throwing my clothes, dirty clothes on the floor, I'll put it into a basket. all these little habits you start building them to the point where like you don't have to, tell yourself every day or every week, like, I want to be able to clean my room now, so keep it clean. I want to keep it clean. Like I want.
One thing is like with certain habits you have to do it. Like doing your laundry is important. You have to do that, right?
Yeah.
But living life on a repetition kind of deal, I think that repetition, if you do it to the extreme, it loses its spark after the first couple of times.
Yeah, that's true.
So you do, it's like every day I'm going to wake up and eat eggs for breakfast, and you do it every day. At the 6-month point, you're going to be tired of these fucking eggs. At least that's how I feel, unless you love eggs. You know what I mean?
I love eggs.
I think that
I can eat eggs every day.
I love eggs.
Every day.
Yeah.
I'll eat it like every day, but then I get to the point where I'm like, you know what? Let me fast today, and let me start fasting for like a week or two and switching it up. And then maybe in 2 weeks, I'll go back to eating omelets and stuff in the morning. But repetition to me just kills the spark. I don't know why.
You don't feel like, another metaphor, you don't feel like doing this and everything, like it makes you feel like, yo, like a warrior. Like, damn, I really... Yeah, like a warrior in a sense that, like, in every aspect, mentally, like physically, like you're reaching all the mile markers you want. You're getting there, and you just feel like you're upgrading your character. You're getting better.
Everybody got a different
I
role.
love that feeling.
Yo,
better and better.
Everyone got a different way of how they look at like themselves. Like for you might look at yourself as like a warrior, and
like 300.
That helps you exactly. And then like for me, it's like I look at myself as like, I'm going to war every day, like a warrior too, but I'm like thinking about like, man, like I like history, so I'm thinking about like previous wars, and these kids were young and they had to wake up every day to like go to war and survive and do all that stuff. So I'm like, if they can do that every day, there ain't no reason I can't like make it through my day.
Yeah.
Same mentality. Everyone just has their different inspirations. Like someone might look to like a Kobe or like a LeBron and be like, I want to wake up every day, and they motivate me. Like I can only imagine what life they're living. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, so, when I was really trying to get good at basketball, that's what I would like think of, like Jordan. When I would go play basketball, practice every day.
Like how does Jordan wake up every morning and get his day going? Yeah, but
so I really think though habits have a lot to do with it. What do you guys think about like creating new habits? Like how easy is it, or like how do you guys go about creating habits, at least new ones in your day, and like getting rid of old ones?
Good ones?
Yeah, of course. Because obviously to achieve a goal, you need to create habits that help you get one step closer to that goal. So like when you guys are thinking about a habit, like are you guys like, all right, this one's good, this one's gonna help me do this, or like, do you get rid of habits? How do you get rid of habits? You know what I'm saying, like that?
Do you want me to go first? You guys want to go first?
Just talk, bro.
I think lately I've been doing is like I really like to analyze everything, see like I put my habits side to side, like is the pros and cons of each habit, like where's it taking me? Like there's sometimes you think our habits are good, but then you have to really sit there and evaluate each one and see like what's good and what's bad for you.
So you literally just write down.
No. I just like think about it. Like if what I'm doing is showing results, is it helping me? Is it helping everybody else around me? And what if I can, find a better way of doing things? But like, I really like to evaluate each habit. Like,
each one that you have in your day. I feel like we have a lot of habits.
Yeah, as much as I can. Like, not having a habit. I had a really bad habit. I just stay up late.
Same. And
it's not good for nothing in my health. It has no benefit to me whatsoever.
When you say you stay up late, how late are you staying up?
Well, I had like these big, how you say in Spanish, ojeras, like raccoon eyes. But I would stay up like, I would sleep like 5, maybe 4 hours a night. It was bad, bro.
Like stay up to what, 2, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning?
Like 1, 2, like 2 the most. And I started realizing like, where is this taking me? I'm like sacrificing my, my sleep for a little time to stay up, but long run it's taking me nowhere. So then like I think the hardest
part about going to sleep early is like it's almost like FOMO, like fear of missing out, because
exactly
like, you could go to bed at like 10, relax, and then it's
that's my point.
But if you worked all day and now you're free, you just want to hold on to that free time. You're like, I'm finally free. And you got to be like, well, cut it out at a certain
So what I did is I exchanged it. So I'm like, now I'm gonna exchange my freedom at night for my freedom in the morning.
Yeah.
So I wake up a little earlier and have a little me time.
Yep.
I wake up for like an hour early before work, 2 hours, and I have some meditation time, some yoga time.
I think that's good.
And I do that to prep myself. Because I'm like, I'm ready. I'm cheating myself.
Yeah.
Staying up late. It's like having a cheat meal, eating like bad food. When I can choose a better, dish and wake up earlier and meditate.
That's good.
So I've been doing.
Yeah, the way that I do it is like I think about my goals, right? Like, all right, like I want to, like you just said, have more time in the morning instead of rushing to work.
Yeah.
So I think like, all right, what's gonna help me do that? All right, I need to sleep earlier.
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna help me sleep earlier? Cut out TV.
That's a good one.
Because honestly, just like Brent said, like me too, bro. After a long day, you kind of just want to have like some time for yourself and just relax a little bit. So I would put on a little bit of TV. And it's like, next thing you know, you're watching this new show and now you're 3 episodes deep. Now it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. And you're like, damn, bro, like I just spend this whole night watching a freaking show that has adds no value to my life besides entertainment.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
And then now the next morning, I'm waking up not late, but I'm not waking up earlier to be able to do these other things. Like he just said, meditating, maybe stretching, maybe eating breakfast, like at a pace that I want to, or driving to work at whatever pace I want to, instead of being like, damn, I gotta drive mega fast to get on time.
I think the craziest thing is like with it, to bring it back to the habits, like if you're trying to wake up at 5 a.m., that needs to be, your sleep schedule needs to become a habit.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty tough to like, one day you're waking up at 7 and the next day you're waking up at 5.
Tough,
yeah.
That's where it kind of throws you off. But sometimes you need to do that too. Because sometimes you got to be like, all right, I missed the gym yesterday, but I'm going to hit it today at 5 a.m.
Yeah, true.
But I'm off that schedule. I was on that schedule all winter, waking up at the 5 a.m. And right now I switched it with my girl so she can go to the gym at 5 a.m. because the baby's still sleeping. So I'll just get a quick watch of the baby. And then at night, she'll take care of the baby.
Yeah. I feel like in general, you just got to be realistic with everything, right? You got to be realistic with your goals. And you got to be realistic with the habits you got to set around your goals. Because, for example, like if you have an unrealistic goal of dropping 80 pounds in like 3 months, is that realistic? It could probably happen, but you have to be extreme as hell and probably do the most extreme thing ever to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's say you have a more realistic goal, but you're not being realistic about your time and about your habits. So you're saying, I'm going to wake up every day at 5 a.m., but you are going to sleep at 11, 12 o'clock. You could probably make it happen, but it's not healthy and it's not realistic. Like you're probably not going to be consistent with it because you're not doing what you got to do. For example, somebody that says, I want to gain muscle, but they're eating Wendy's every day instead of eating the actual protein, you're not being realistic about your habits.
It's crazy you said Wendy's because I was thinking about getting some Wendy's
today.
After this.
Did Dave single?
I don't know. I haven't been to Wendy's.
They say Dave
Wendy's in a long time. But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. So, but everybody, right now we're going to go into a new segment. This segment is called Two Extreme Ranks. And we're going to rank. I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions. The first question will be to rank rank the most consistent actors, which you guys think are your top 5 from 1 to 5.
Actors? Movie actors.
Ooh. All right.
John's the movie guy.
But I'm going to give you a couple names. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a couple names. And you guys, I have 5 names, and you guys are going to rank them 1 to 5 where you think is
hard. I'm looking this way, bro.
Number 1 being the most consistent, and number 5 being obviously like least consistent.
So let's do it like this. So we got 5 right now, and you just throw out the name, and you rank it wherever you think it fits on the list, and then I'll rank it wherever I think.
Exactly.
All right, so we go together.
Yeah, so you got a list of 5, so you're gonna have to add the names into the 5. So if you don't think this guy's number 1, then don't put him number 1.
First name is gonna be Will Smith.
Why you say it like that? Will Smith.
What are you gonna rank him at?
What kind of movies?
I'm gonna
Pursuit of Happiness. Will Smith's been in. He was what's that? Hitch? Is that the movie? Hitch? So he was in that movie. That was pretty good. He was Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And what other movies?
I mean, he killed I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
He killed that movie.
He's pretty good, bro.
I want to put him aside for him. I don't know where to put him.
No, you can't put him aside.
Yeah,
You can put him somewhere.
I have to rank him and I can't go back.
Yeah, you can't go back. And actually, just to help you guys out, one time in this pot, like in the question, and like for this round, you guys can change one of them. Like swap
perfect.
them out.
Let's do it. 5.
5?
Yeah, 5.
Oh shit.
I put him at 5.
Yeah.
I like Will Smith, but
He's overrated,
he's not. I don't think he's overrated.
in my opinion.
I just think, as far as movies goes, some actors have more movies.
Yeah, more talent.
But I'm talking about consistency.
I don't think he's that consistent, Will Smith.
No.
I guess.
I mean, he gets
Bad
boys.
Boys, Bad Boy 2.
True. I forgot. That's why we got to name the movies. Because I forgot.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him at 5, bro.
5.
Yeah, if I can change, I can change later if I want.
One time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put on Will Smith. So
All right.
5.
Yeah, Will Smith's 5.
All right. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube's
4.
4.
Yeah.
He's above Will Smith.
I actually really
switched.
I like Ice Cube movies, so I'd say 4.
Yeah.
I gotta see what the rest of the list looks like, but I do like Ice Cube.
All right. Emma Rose.
She's not bad.
I thought, I don't know why I thought we were sticking with, and you just threw like a whole. I don't even know who's
I put her at
Emma Rose.
She's a girl from Harry Potter.
No.
Where's she from?
She's
I don't even know who that is.
Where's she from?
Emma Rose is the one from Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man. She's from
definitely.
Easy A.
3. She's very witty. 3.
Yeah, she's very witty.
3. I'm proud of her.
She's from Easy A.
She's in Spider-Man.
She's Gwen Stacy.
The Amazing Spider-Man. She was
She's the one that
MJ.
dies when he tries to catch her and she breaks her neck.
She's MJ.
She's not MJ. She's
What other movie was she in?
Easy A.
Was she in Easy?
Yeah, she was the main character. Easy A.
She's
That's somebody else.
That's her.
No,
Emma
it's
Rose.
not.
It is, bro. Is it? Yeah, of course.
No, it's not.
She was in Superbad too.
She's super bad. When he was like,
That's her name?
Back.
Emma Rose?
Yeah.
Remember that part?
But she was MJ in which movie?
She wasn't MJ. She was the other girl.
Well, she's
She was,
the MJ. She's like the girlfriend.
She's
the
not
Amazing
MJ,
Spider-Man.
She's the girlfriend.
Oh, okay, all right. So
The Amazing
that's a different one. I never saw that movies.
Yeah, I kind of didn't watch that one.
I forgot her name.
Her movies are good, but I would have put her at 5. But I guess she's at 3.
I put her at 3.
All right.
She's pretty funny.
Vin Diesel.
Oh my God.
This list
All
is
right.
wild. Vin Diesel's a 2.
Oh my God, you guys are just going out.
All right, I'm gonna do a switch.
You're gonna switch.
Vin Diesel and Will Smith.
So you're gonna put Vin Diesel 5, and Will Smith 2.
Yeah, because Vin Diesel's a horrible actor.
Well, I'm not talking about like how they act. I'm talking about consistency of like dropping movies and like going hard, making movies.
Yeah, Will Smith has a better catalog.
I wish you said Paul Walker. I would put him as like 2.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's getting 2 for me though.
2?
Yeah, he's not bad.
I can see that.
He was in that movie XXX. I gotta go back and
That was
a good
I
movie.
gotta go back and rewatch that one.
That was a good.
I remember that one was good.
For back in the day, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
All right, and the last one is Jonah Hill.
Bro, this list is ass. What kind of list is this shit, bro? Where's Leo? Where's Johnny Depp?
But it's just
Where's
a quick
Al
list.
Pacino?
Yeah, but that we could do it another time. But for this one,
Jonah Hill, like number 1. I like Jonah Hill. I think his movies are
I
funny.
guess he's number 1, bro.
I like Seth Rogen too.
that's wrong.
Come on, bro. You didn't have Jane Franco in there.
So you put Jonah. You guys have the same list pretty much. there's nothing.
Yeah, we got the exact same.
Yeah, because it's like
No, but he swapped out Will Smith with Vin Diesel. So Will Smith is 2. So you got Jonah Hill number 1, Will Smith, Emma Rose, right? Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. And
We had it wrong the whole time. And that's why I was like, who the
Emma
fuck was
Rose.
it? Emma Rose.
No, it's Emma Stone. I didn't say Emma Rose. I said
Yes,
Emma
you
Stone.
did.
I said
You
Emma
said
Emma Rose. No,
Bro, I
it's on
did.
camera,
No.
bro. It's on.
We didn't know who you were talking.
That's why I was like,
about,
what's Emma
bro.
I
Rose,
said
bro?
Emma Stone.
You said Emma Rose.
I was like, yo,
Like, what you talking about? What is that?
I'm literally
I was
reading
like,
it.
sure that we got the right person we're talking about? Because I'm like, who's Emma Rose?
Who's Emma Rose?
This is my question for you guys. So this segment can be ranks and it could be questions, whatever we want to do in this segment. But name 5 influencers that motivate you at the moment, because you probably had a lot over time, but 5 that motivate you right now.
Any type of influencers.
You don't have to rank them, but if you want, you could rank them.
You go first.
It's a hard question because like describe influencer. Like
It's really,
because anyone could be influencer.
it's like almost saying a celebrity, but it's basically it could be anybody, bro.
Anyone, it could be anybody in a sense.
That's what it just can't be your mom,
Why not?
Or your dad.
because I'm looking.
That's my mom, bro.
I mean, your mom can influence you. I know.
No, I'm kidding.
But I just mean that like an influencer in the fact of someone on the media that
Yeah, it could be
influences you.
anyone. Wow, that's a really
Does it have to be 5? Can we just name like 2 or 3?
You can name 2 or 3. Just throw out some influencers. That
I like 5. Let's do 5. There's a lot of people out there.
All right, go. Say it. Yeah. Before you say it though.
Dead or alive.
What?
They could be dead.
How are they still on the media if they're dead?
Oh, still in the media? Okay, yeah. I thought it could have been.
I said on the
media.
media
Hear that part? I did not hear
that motivates you right now.
You have to be alive. Okay, I had to clarify. I heard influencer. I didn't hear you when you said that. So that
Who's
means
dead?
one.
Who's that?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot of people are dead.
You still follow them?
I'm saying.
Do you guys unfollow people that died?
Why would that? What kind
No.
of disrespectful stuff is
No.
that? You gonna say die and unfollow you?
Jeez.
I don't know. Are you?
I guess when you die, I'm unfollow you then.
It's not
I
like
gotta
you-
put that in my notes. When Kalos dies, unfollow
it's not like you're gonna keep posting.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So take them
on
off.
the other side.
So your number could drop the following number.
I died and I'll put up political post.
Like, Kalos gonna post when I die, unfollow me, please.
Shit, it's gonna help your ratio.
Answer the question, fools. What's your influencer? Don't overthink it. You know the
Okay, I like.
requirements.
Okay, I like Elon Musk,
Okay.
Denzel Washington.
Why does Denzel Washington motivate you?
I like his story. He was like years podcasting his stories. He was a garbage man.
Wait. So
And
does he post on social media?
He does. He does a lot
Really?
of speaking now. He did a lot of a
Really?
conference. He spoke at Harvard University. He does speaking podcasts
Recently?
a while back, but he has a
Yeah,
lot of
years ago.
So
motivational
have you been listening to this recently?
He dropped on recent. I don't know what it was. It's for college kids, but it was really interesting. He was talking about life. I like that he used to be a garbage man, bro.
Hmm.
And then he became acting. And he says a lot of good stuff. So I like Elon Musk, Denzel Washington,
Denzel?
obviously
This guy got a problem with names.
Mr. Beats, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beats. Yeah, Mr. Beats. That's his name, Mr. Beats.
Wait, why does he motivate you?
Mr. Beast is a genius because he's young. Because he's young and what he did, I'm like, wow, like he's probably one of the best influencers from our generation that's our age. He's probably the best one. He's a genius, Mr. Beast. And he's young, which is impressive. So Elon Musk, Denzel Washington, Mr. Beast. Damn, bro. There's so many, bro.
Deep in it.
There's so many people, bro, that are good influencers.
Okay, my
Obviously, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul,
Yeah,
yeah.
Logan Paul.
You need to adjust your list. Elon Musk, they're all over the place.
No, you know what? They all
Elon-
share something in common, though. They're all very.
They're all successful.
All right.
No. I'm saying that they all.
They're all rich.
Like besides that, they're all very like radical, and they're all very like.
Throw out your last one. Who's the
Last
number
gonna
5?
be. Influencer.
Because we're about to go heavy real quick through your list, and then we'll get to Kevin. Because
I'll save the last. Let me think. Go ahead, Kevin.
nah, bro, you gotta drop
I
the
gotta
5th
think,
one.
bro, because I can't think of the next one, bro. There's so
Okay.
many. Go ahead, Kevin. Think.
So we got real quick. We got Elon
We
Musk,
got Elon Musk,
Denzel,
Washington,
Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
Okay, Denzel Washington,
And then we got
Mr. Beats.
Mr. Beats. No,
Okay.
Mr. Beast.
And then
we
who's the last
got
one?
Logan Paul.
Look, Barney. We got Barney as the last one.
No, we got Logan
Paul.
Paul and trying to
And
think
Elmo.
who else, bro.
Like Elmo influences you.
But how is that funny though?
Elmo influences you?
Hell no, bro.
I feel like that's not my alter ego.
Elmo over there.
He said every morning I wake up and I'm flying a plane.
Hell yeah, every morning I wake up with Savage.
It's like
Every day you wake up like, should I go to the gym? Mad confused and shit.
All right, Kev.
I gotta say my last.
Who's
my last
the influencers that influence you
All right, so mine
currently?
are micro influencers. I don't really get influenced
You
by.
know what? I show speed. I think
you got one bopped ass list, bro.
That's all over the place.
I just don't know what they're motivating you to do.
Bro, you asked me my top 5 influencers.
Like are you
I
telling
know.
Top 5. Okay, you got Elon Musk, his whole empire is impressive,
Yeah.
and he's very intelligent. And I like his. And you know what?
So every day he motivates you to what, like build cars?
You know what? You know what? I actually want to swap out I show speed. I want to put I can't pronounce it. It's Neil Tyson deGrasse, the really smart guy,
Okay, now we're
the
talking.
physicist. I'm gonna put him on there.
I don't listen to him, but at least that's
yeah, I want
kind
to
of
put him on there.
that's
'cause-
kind of what I meant by the question.
So I got Elon Musk. I
Like-
got Denzel. I got Mr. Beast because he's I gotta respect his craft. And then I have who else was next? Logan Paul. And I have let me say his name.
Does Logan Paul like motivate you to wrestle?
Yeah, he motivates me to wrestle, bro. 100%. You're right.
Like WWE?
Yeah, the WWE. No, bro, his story. His whole story is impressive. You can't sit there and say that we're doing this whole podcast right now, but look at where he came from. Small town in Ohio. Obviously, he wasn't poor, but he did everything really smart with the media. He's really good at what he does.
Yeah.
I feel it.
You can't hate on it. Like I used to laugh at Logan Paul, but I'm like, I'm just hating. Logan Paul actually did everything right.
Yeah.
He's smart.
So like who motivate people that motivate me is mostly like micro influencers. I don't really look up to like celebrities. I kind of just like look at micro influencers, like people that are pretty much like you and me, and they're doing something every day to like achieve like probably, you know, grow their Instagram, you know, whatever it is that they're doing on social media. So like I have a couple like of gym shark athletes, and I actually like I went to the gym with a couple of them. Like I didn't work out with them, but they used to go to my gym before they blew up. Like now they're like pretty big. But like, yeah, there's this girl named Court. She's pretty big. You know, if you see this spot, what's up? Say no. No, like there's a girl named Court. She's really, you know, I think she's from Trenton, bro. I don't know where she's from, but she just an ordinary person like you and me, and she just worked really hard. She used to like run a lot and do stuff like that, and lift a lot. She lifts very heavy, very heavy.
She's very
very heavy.
You like hairy woman?
She lifts very heavy, and she's doing great, bro. She's very successful.
She's like a hamster.
She's very successful as a Gymshark athlete. There's these male Gymshark athletes too. Like they're going hard as hell with their social media. There's some runners that are doing great on social media too. There's a girl named Juana. She's Spanish, and I don't know where she's from, but she has the same weather as ours, so she's pretty big on there.
The same weather as ours?
Yeah, like when it gets cold, like
how do you know her weather?
Because she be posting videos.
Oh, okay.
So when it gets cold, like when it's snowing, she has the same snow. So I'm assuming, but she runs a lot, bro, and it's very motivating because I've been following her for more than a year now. So it's like, damn, seeing her like hit 10 miles, 8 miles, 6 miles consistently and doing it. And I'm like a huge video guy, so I like quality. So the way they record their videos are pretty dope too, you know? I do get influenced by Kyle from Nelk Boys. Yeah, I think
I can't stand that guy, bro. I don't know why he just pisses me off, but go ahead.
Hey, let's not say that on the podcast.
I mean, I'm being honest. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe you're correct.
Yeah,
politically.
just because at some point I would like to like, if you know,
What'd you say? That's not political.
Yeah, okay. That guy irks me.
You just said you can't stand that guy.
Yeah, I can't stand that guy. He irks me.
That's not politically incorrect.
All right. Let me say that again. So another person would be like Nelk from the Nelk Boys, and I like how he built his like the podcast and stuff like that. Full Send podcast. I think it's an interesting podcast. Yeah, and now he has a Happy Dad, and the way he's like building that, just like Logan Paul with what's it called? His brand. That's your guy. What's the name?
I don't know his brand, but I don't know
his drink.
Prime.
Exactly. So that there's these guys in Cali. They're also podcasters. They're called Los Chicos Toxicos. So they're just like us, bro. They're just working hard, and they're just like, you know, podcasting, and they're doing a bunch of stuff on YouTube. And one of them is Ecuadorian actually. And there's these two.
Oh, buddy.
And there's two of them that are Mexican. So it's pretty dope seeing them like how they're working hard and
chat,
doing stuff on social media. Yeah. So yeah, but like I said, it's mostly like micro influencers. I'm not really like too big like on the celebrities. Like, yeah, I listen to music, I listen to all that, but I used to get obviously like influenced a lot by like Drake and all these guys, but once I realized like a lot of the stuff they're doing is very superficial and it's kind of just for the media, I'm like, all right, well, there's nothing that I can get. Like, we're not gonna have a similar lifestyle, bro. You know, like I'm not gonna go and trap.
When you say micro influencer, right? I feel that because most of these people that are influence me on a daily basis, like it could be one video that influences you. Like you're going through TikTok and just this guy or girl made a TikTok that hits home for that day, and it's just
that's true.
There you go.
Yeah, for example, like Annalise, I don't know if you guys, it's like these Gymshark athletes, Annalise and her man Anthony, like they're both like, they live in New York, and like they're both also very like dedicated, bro. It just influence, like, yes, it influences me, but it keeps me like on edge because it's like, yo, these guys really eat healthy, they train hard. Like they achieve the goals that they achieve, like their fitness goals, and it's like I can do it too, bro, if I just stick to what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And it just the way they'd be like looking at shit. Like, for example, Anthony, he's big as hell, bro. And if you look at a couple like videos or photos of him like years ago, he was skinny as hell. He was like
All right, yo. So last question to wrap it up here. What 5 hobbies do you want to do this summer?
See,
I want to do more fitness stuff. I want to get more into yoga.
Name 5.
Yeah, yoga. I'm getting more into yoga now. Reading, swimming. I want to get more into swimming now.
Swimming?
Swimming, yeah, because that's really, swimming is definitely more challenging than running. So swimming is for my, cardiovascular, for my health.
Where are you going swimming?
Levels.
Yeah, where are you going?
YMCA. And you know what I want to do? I want to swim into like a lake. Like find a nice
swim into it.
Yeah, bro. Swimming is serious for your body. If you want to get in shape,
I know. Swim at a lake. Swim into a lake.
Full workout right there. Full range and everything.
So you're not gonna run?
Obviously I'm gonna run too, but swimming is more of a challenge than running. If you know that, swimming is harder.
Yoga, reading.
Swimming is the hardest thing you can do physically to your body.
Okay, yoga, reading, swimming. What's the next one?
Yoga, reading, swimming. I'm good at skateboard.
You want to skateboard?
Nah.
Skateboard, longboard,
yoga, reading, swimming, and I want to get into shooting.
Oh my god, these are so like.
No, I mean it's things I want to work on.
That's a hobby you want to do this summer.
Yeah, because
so you're gonna be shooting this summer.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yes, I want to work on it because obviously shooting. I want to know how to use a gun for protection reasons.
So that's where you're gonna but not one time. We're saying like we're gonna be working on.
Yeah, he's gonna make it his hobby. Shoot.
Yeah, I mean, why make it?
You have your gun. You have your gun license.
I want to work on that. I want to get that. I mean, I do. I've been going. I used to go more to the gun range, but I got to go back into it.
You should get your license. Like
I got to get my license. Jersey's so strict
because it's cheaper over the long run if you're gonna do it as a hobby.
Yeah.
So what's your number 5 hobby?
Number 5 thing I want to do. Shit, bro. I definitely want to study more like IT stuff. Like get more into the IT world. I feel like the way we're moving now with like artificial intelligence. You definitely want to get more educated on that.
Okay.
A lot of things happening and be different.
So you're gonna read books about.
You're a deep guy, man.
I definitely want to.
Yeah.
No. I think because I was working in a class like getting like certification for IT. I have a friend of mine. He lives in Texas, Rudy.
Is that a hobby though?
He's getting into the IT world because you know what it is with IT is that IT is a different language. So you know how we all obviously speak human language, obviously, but artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
and
I cannot imagine you taking a test, bro.
You
know what it is?
I can't.
Python. Look, people don't know this. The world
coding. That's called coding.
It's not just that; it's a language. So the world will be so fast that, like, in 10 years from now, we all have to know the IT language. It's gonna be crazy stuff happening.
So your number 5 hobbies:
computer language.
Become a computer nerd.
Not computer learn, but I want to know more about the AI world. So new age.
So it's a new age. Are you gonna learn how to code this summer?
So I want to be more aware and more versed in all that. And I do want to study. I heard that cybersecurity is like really blowing up.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to have. I want to get a cert in it.
My brain's frying. What's next, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
What's up with you?
Whoa. All right.
It's gonna be very, very down.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells, or I know our listeners are losing brain cells.
This is some good stuff. People are gonna relate to that.
They were like IT language. What?
That's not a hobby, my guy.
That's something I want to get into. I mean, I like.
We talking like go some kayaking or something.
Bro, I'm gonna learn that shit, bro. It's a hobby of mine.
He's like, wait, I thought you were gonna say you're gonna learn how to fly a plane.
Oh fuck! You know how hard that shit is,
That
bro?
ain't even on the
That's life or
list.
death right there.
No. So me, it's obviously running more. I want to be able to run 5 to 6 miles at like an eight pace. Yeah, I don't know. That's my goal with that. So running.
Running's a hobby you want to do this summer.
Yeah, for sure. And I do want to play basketball more. Obviously, play with the guys, play with everybody. So play outdoor basketball all the time. I mean, my obvious lifting, so that's a hobby I'm gonna stick to. Another one would be binge drinking.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
That's the worst thing to do to yourself.
No,
You're doing all that. You're taking a step back.
No. Obviously.
No, don't do that.
Nah,
But I can definitely see you doing that.
no. What the fuck?
What about going to the beach?
As a hobby?
Yeah, it's a hobby.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely the beach. So that's 4 beach, and then I want to learn how to barbecue more. Barbecue. People do that
It's
as
a hobby too.
Yeah, I want to
So I'll be at your crib. You come to my crib, barbecue, whatever you want to do.
do some good ass big barbecue sauce. You know people do competitions of that in Texas.
Yeah.
Like straight up competitions. Like who barbecues the best.
We should get it in the summer.
Yo, there's that spot right in front of your job, Brent. That shit is so good. You know that one BBQ spot?
Yeah, but we ain't gonna promote him.
Why he's an asshole?
You don't gotta go that hard. I'm just
Tell
saying.
us. They don't hear the pod, but
We don't have to get personal. It's just we ain't gotta call people out. They're not sponsoring us, so
I want to know. Fuck the pod. I want to know why. That sucks, bro. You guys do shit, though.
Not really. It's
After
just-
the pod, you guys can talk about him.
Just edit
thoroughly.
that.
I don't even care. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying we ain't promoting random businesses without them
Yeah.
paying us or unless they're Walmart. We'll shout out Walmart because they're dickheads. You know what I mean? They're
Man, fuck
they're a
Walmart.
big corporation. Like
All right. Anyways, Brent, what about you? What are 5 hobbies you want to do this summer?
I'm gonna be skateboarding. I'm gonna be making music.
Mm.
Going on walks with my baby
Nice.
and going to the beach is gonna be a hobby.
Nice.
And what else? I don't know for the last one. Barbecuing sounds cool.
Yeah, right.
I like that one.
Could be some nice steak outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to add one more. Definitely podcasting.
Podcasting. I meant to say that too.
Yeah.
Podcasting.
We will be podcasting more, getting better with the edits and stuff like that. Promoting
know-
our stuff.
I want to add one more too. Kayaking. That shit's a weird workout. You ever kayak before?
You just look like you want to kayak. I don't know why.
Yo, I'm telling you, since you want to be in shape so much this summer, you should kayak.
Yeah, I feel like
could
I
see
do for fun.
I could. What do you call your car? What's the name for your car?
I have no name for my car.
You didn't name
I
your
thought there was a
It's
name
just
for
a
your
Mazda
car.
8, Mazda 6.
I thought you gave it a personal name.
We should name my car.
You look like somebody who would name your.
Didn't Valentina and Melissa just say what your name?
They called it Tupico. Some weird
Tupico?
Colombian stuff. I don't know. I don't know what Tupico is.
I could see you strapping the kayak to Pico and just
Yo, we should kayak this
enjoy
summer,
your
bro.
life.
I'd be down if you guys are down for
Kayak is fun as
kayaking.
hell.
I'd be down.
I feel like John's gonna end up in the water.
Probably.
I feel like if we were to race and like
Racing is OD, but that'd be a wild.
There's a kayak spot here in Princeton.
yeah, there is.
It's nice.
I think you would kill it, bro, in a kayak race.
We should do it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, me and Brent would be laughing and John's over there. Like,
Yeah. Then after Haven,
How much is a kayak?
you could just rent it though
like $20.
to rent.
With inflation, maybe 30. I don't know.
But I feel like we just got. I feel like there's probably a law that says we can't just go to Walmart, buy a kayak, and throw it in the lake.
I think you could.
Can you?
I think so.
Like at Aspink Lake, just throw the kayak in. I feel like they'll be like, "Oh, is your boat registered or something?" Everything in New Jersey is a pain in the ass, bro.
Wait, so we can end the pod, guys. Wait, guys. So the thing is, we did have like 2 more questions left though.
What are the questions?
So first and foremost, so we do have another question. It's how can you avoid falling off from whatever it is you're working on at the moment? Like, how do you avoid it? Obviously, we did say habits, right? Habits help out. So like, what else can you do to avoid falling off? So before we started the segment, we did say like, for example, like there's moments where you're not motivated. You just say being disciplined. You know what I'm saying? So what else can somebody do that is out there and is like, damn, I'm having a hard time being consistent? Like, what can they do to like push themselves to be like, nah, I got to get this done? You know what I'm saying? So you guys were saying you look in the mirror and you say, you're a badass, you're a savage. That could be. So manifesting, you know.
I want to understand the question. You're saying pretty much. I don't understand what you're saying, bro. So, what are ways to avoid a falling off? Pretty much.
Yeah. To be consistent, how can somebody who, finds himself falling off is like, whoa, let me get back on track. How can they do that?
I think it depends where you're at, with your goal.
Yeah.
If you're at the end of the goal and you're falling off a little bit,
Yeah.
maybe it's time to come up with some new goals or revert to something different or start living a different way. I think a lot of things can throw you off of your goals, and some things you can't control.
So for example, I think that if you're like finding yourself like falling off, I think you got to remember your why. And that's why you should have a very strong why. So it's like, if you're like, oh my God, I don't feel like going to the gym, or oh my God, it's been a week, I haven't worked out, or like you're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing that you should be doing. Remember, why is it that you're trying to get that done? And then just put that in your head and be like, no, I got to get up. For example, if you have a family to feed, you're not going to not work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, like, I got a family to feed. I got a daughter now. So it goes in all areas of your life. Like, why is it that you want to get this done? Why is it you want that nice body? Why is it that you want a heavy train? Why is it that you want to like run a lot or da-da-da-da? Is there a real reason behind it? You know what I'm saying? So just remember that why. And the stronger the why is, the harder you're going to go, and like the less you're going to fall off, for sure.
That's pretty good. Well, I mean, actually, I had to go real quick, but I thought about it, and I think minimize errors. Obviously, we're human. We're not perfect, but as much as you can, minimize every error possible, and then minimize temptations. Minimize any temptation that's going to bring you away from where you're getting to.
To fall off.
Yeah, exactly. Minimize all temptations as much as possible. Like you saying about you want to binge drink. I know you're joking. I know you're joking about that, but like if you're trying to be fit this summer and everything, like avoid going and doing all these drinking things or going places where drinks are. Like, just try to be, a little more intentional what you're doing, and be aware of yourself and your surroundings, because you can fall into temptation.
I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. To avoid like anything temptation that you know is gonna get you like to fall off. So for example, like what you're saying, like if you gotta be up early in the morning, Saturday mornings or Sunday morning, to go run or do whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like just avoid maybe every weekend going out partying, getting messed up. You know what I'm saying?
Then I got one more thing. Fellowship. I think you should really iron sharpens iron. The Bible says that. But surround yourself with people like us, we're friends.
Yeah.
That are gonna keep each other accountable.
True.
A lot of men aren't accountable, bro.
That is true.
We gotta keep each other accountable. And that's why I'm kind of ruthless and raw. Like, yeah, I say crazy shit, but at least I'm real. Like, I'm gonna be accountable. If you do something stupid, I'll tell you, bro, don't do that shit. It's dumb.
Yeah. No, that actually makes sense, because like if you join a community, sometimes with the same goals that you have, it does motivate you. Because ever since I joined the running club, like I catch myself like running more and like keeping up with my runs. Now, the last question that I want to ask is, what part of your lifestyle are you not willing to change? Or what habits or guilty pleasures are you not willing to give up?
Damn, bro, I'm gonna be fucking late. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. What the fuck?
Okay. So let's go with mine. What guilty pleasures are you not willing to give up right now?
That's so gay.
Don't say gay on the podcast.
Say that again.
What guilty pleasures are you not willing to give up?
Bro, this dude is gay. All right, go ahead.
And he says it again.
I think at this point, guilty pleasures.
Because, like, for example, like,
no way, Bray said that shit.
He said guilty pleasures.
Come on, you gotta change that, bro.
No, it's real. Like, what guilty pleasures are you not willing to give up? Like,
and I'm willing to give up me being able to, when I want, like, eat some ice cream, bro.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna go crazy with the ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't go crazy with it, but I'm not. I think I can. Like, I'll eat a little ice. I've started eating ice cream, and it's good. Like pizza too. Like, I want to eat pizza. I'm gonna eat pizza.
What else? I mean? What else?
Something.
It doesn't even have to be food. It could be something that is just like not supposed to be something you're supposed to do. I said something like 4 times. It's something you're not supposed to like really do to achieve whatever you need to achieve.
I think for mine, it's mostly food.
Yeah.
Based. I don't have too many like
guilty pleasures,
things that I feel guilty doing. You know what I mean? So I used to feel like, damn, I shouldn't eat this ice cream. I'm not gonna eat. But now I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I gotta enjoy my life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So eating food is kind of like
Certain foods.
I'm just eating.
What about you?
In like modestly. But,
Yeah. In a modest way.
I don't know what my guilty pleasures are. I don't know, bro. Like,
You don't
I don't
know?
know how to answer that question.
You definitely have guilty pleasures, bro, because you're someone who definitely.
I mean,
He's
guilty,
like,
this sounds very strong.
He's like, I'm
like guilty pleasure.
I'm not giving
I
up.
don't know, bro.
I'm not
Like,
giving up jerking off.
that's
I'm like jerking off my whole life.
That's definitely something you're not gonna give up.
What?
He said when I go to the bathroom, I just get one out.
Said, guilty pleasures like
Said,
the
I
first came out.
I'm not.
That is just busting a big ass nut.
Oh my!
That's the first thing I think about.
He said that. He said,
Like me saying good night and go to the bathroom being like,
he said, yeah, you're crazy.
no.
He said, fuck, no fap. I'm fapping.
He said, "Fuck what?"
Bro, he
He
said
said,
that.
fuck no fap. I'm fapping, dog.
All right, guilty pleasure.
He's level 1,000 donor.
I don't know, bro. I guess like
I'm dead, bro. Look.
I don't know, bro. I don't know how to answer that question. No, I just
But you definitely have a lot, bro.
I have a lot, bro. Like bro, guilty pleasure. Do you understand the wording on that? Like
Yeah, of course.
I'm
It's
guilty pleasuring myself. Hear that wording, bro?
That's not what it means.
I know that dog, bro. It's just in my mind. Like
I know. I
I'm
could tell.
guilty, like
Oh my!
oh my god.
You said guilty, pleasuring myself.
That's what it's about.
Yo, we gotta fucking blur out your little hand gesture, bro.
Just leave it. Fuck it at this point.
Yeah.
They know what I mean. I guess I'm just gonna avoid like pleasure myself in a guilty.
Just not feeling guilty about
I'm
it.
gonna pleasure myself in an unguilty way.
How do you do that?
I'm trying to figure it out. So I gotta head out, bro. I gotta pick this girl out.
Hold on. We're finishing it right now. Yeah, with me, bro, I think it's just gonna be like maybe stop.
That's fucking wild.
So you don't have one. Okay, that's one. You're not gonna stop jacking off.
I'm just gonna be healthier. I'm gonna avoid unhealthy stuff.
What?
I'm gonna avoid unhealthy things. I'm gonna be more healthy. That's it.
That's not what I asked you, but anyway.
But you said say it again.
What guilty pleasure are you not willing to give up at the moment? So jerking off. You said jerking off.
No, that's fucking ridiculous. No, maybe that's ridiculous, bro. That's joking around. Maybe staying up late. Like I'm fighting it.
Okay.
There
So
we go.
staying up late.
Staying up late.
Like you know you shouldn't be, but you're doing it anyways.
Exactly. Keep it simple.
There you go. With me, bro, it's gonna be Starbucks. Like I feel like I'm gonna keep getting Starbucks and chilaquiles, but not every day. Like at least once a week. But Starbucks probably a couple times a week. It's just
You're not giving up Starbucks.
I'm not giving it.
And what's the other one?
Eat chilaquiles like a Mexican breakfast on Sunday.
So you're not giving it up.
I'm not giving it up.
So you're not gonna fight it.
Nah, but I'm not gonna eat it every day. But I eat it once a week. I think that's my cheat meal. I was thinking about it today, bro. It's not even that bad of a breakfast, but it is like it's not healthy. But I'm gonna eat it. It's like shit, you know. But Starbucks, it's expensive, and Starbucks is like, it's good, but it's pricey, bro. And it's like, fuck, is it really smart to eat drink like a $8 latte, $9 latte? No, it's not. But fuck it, I'm just gonna keep drinking Starbucks, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm just not gonna give up. But besides that, bro,
All right, that and sit pizza. I can't give up pizza, bro.
Okay, so pizza.
I'm gonna eat a cheese pizza. Like I'm gonna eat that once a week.
Yeah.
Cheese slice.
That's not
I
bad.
feel it.
Once a week's not bad, bro. Yeah.
I gotta go, guys.
All right, so John's got to dip.
I gotta pick up someone. 'Cause she's not waiting.
To say my wife.
I gotta pick up my wife. I love my wife. I love my
Hold
wife.
on, let's say bye.
All right.
All right, guys. So
John's a man with a plan.
let's wrap it up right now. All right, guys. So, thanks everybody for watching. Again, please make sure you subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this pod. We try to switch it up a little bit. Try to make it fun without making fun of each other. Bam.
And you guys are cool, and it's funny, man.
Yeah, it was a good pod.
We laughed a lot today.
We're definitely not taking out the part where you said you were jacking off.
That's obviously all sarcasm right there.
No, it's
It just sounded
it was
ridiculous,
funny.
Like guilty.
Even though that
That was pretty funny. Fuck.
yeah. I cried.
That was a funny
He
moment.
did cry.
Uh,
Yeah, but thanks guys for watching again. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, this is Sully right here. We got John, and you know, we're gonna see you guys again.
You Kalos, Kev?
Time's
I'm
up,
Kalos,
bro.
Kev.
I'm out of this bitch.
We're all out right now.
Peace out, Brent. I gotta pick up my wife, bro.